Hey, welcome to the birthday stream. It is a special video I want to make on my birthday. I want to celebrate with you guys together. So first of all, I want to thank you guys for supporting me in the last few weeks, I guess. Well, it's been less than a week, but my subscriber count has been going up quite a bit, and you guys, like the number of responses that I'm getting from you guys, the feedback, whether it's positive or negative, they have been extremely meaningful to me. So I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Everything you guys do, when you comment, when you like, when you subscribe, they mean a lot to me. It means that my content is actually helping people and it's helping to grow the DeFi community, and that's my goal. So I really want to thank you guys. So a couple of things I want to do. So there's nothing I want to do more on my birthday than to answer all of your comments. So this is going to be a comment response video. So I'll try to answer as much comments as I can. And as you can see, I got like more than 1,000 comments in the last week. So there's just so many, but I want to do this in this video where I go over every single one of them. So, but first, I want to announce our Patreon. So yeah, I created a Patreon because I have some special things that I want to share with you guys who support my content. So as you can see, like all three tiers, they have the exact same benefits. It's really up to you how much you want to contribute to help me out with my content. So if you want to pay $10 a month, $20 a month, or $30 a month, it doesn't matter. Like you will all get the same benefits. So if you do make some good money from my help, from my content, then please pick a tier and just come to my Discord, and you'll be able to get special privilege, a special role in the Discord where you can see a couple of benefits. So first, it's the liquidation channel where you can see a bunch of crypto liquidations. These are usually signals for when Bitcoin goes up and down. And then here's the whale alert that came from the whale alert Twitter. I'm just piping it into Discord so you can see it all in one place, and you can see who longed what crypto at what price and how much they put in, like this 2 million for this. And then thirdly is the time Wonderland whale alert. So this will pipe in big orders by whales when they bought X amount of time for a certain price. So this is very useful to track when the whale buys big orders or when they sell big orders. When they sell, it's going to be red. When it's buy, it's going to be green. So far, I'm still working on this bot, but it's going to be great. I will put a high threshold for it. So only when the whale sells like maybe $80,000 or more, you'll get an alert. So this is very useful. If you press alert settings, you can get it, send it directly to your phone, right, when they buy or sell. So stuff like that. I'm going to try to come up with more things that I can give you for all the VIP members. So this is all I'm doing right now. Again, you don't have to do any of this. I will still post all my content on YouTube, but once in a while, I will post like exclusive content here on Patreon. So please feel free to support if you want, but it's not necessary. All right, that's out of the way. Let's get to it. So on my birthday, I want to answer all of your questions, right? So it's going to be a pretty long video, I hope, but I hope I could get to all of your questions. All right, let's do it. All right, so this is a comment on revealing my big brain strategy. I would take out a rebase for every day. You get 3 rebases a day, so every week I would take out 7 rebases paid. That's how I scale profit out. Well, you sort of miss the point of rebasing, because if you take out your rebase, then your next rebase will not be compounded on your previous return. So if you take out every single one of them, your base cost will still be the same, but you won't get any of the compounding benefits. So for Time Wonderland or any of these on forks, so keep that in mind. But if that's your strategy to take profits, then go for it. But it's sort of against the idea. All in on Spell. Yeah, Spell token is actually very interesting. I'm personally doing a lot more research on it and trying to do a deep dive into it. So Spell token might be one of the next videos, so keep an eye out for it. I don't think the APR will ever go below 5,000%. I don't think the price of time will see something below 1K in years time. So even if the numbers go down again, the drain, if you stay calm, it will make you benefit. It will make you profit. Time got a huge advantage over Olympus, the very low gas fee on Avalanche. You're right, sir, but never say never, because APY could drop and will eventually drop, and the price of time can go below 1K, but I don't think it will because we have a base backing of around $2,000. But you're right. Like over time, the longer you stay in this, the lower your base costs. So you will see benefits if you stay in longer. Can we ask them how? Can I ask them how we cash out if both parties don't work with each other anymore? So as long as this liquidity provides for time, you can always swap your time token. And the beauty of DEX, no one can force down the liquidity pool. So it's true and false in some way, because some DEXs may elect to not list a certain liquidity pair. So they still are in control of what can be listed. But if one DEX doesn't want to list it, another DEX will do it because there's benefits. They can get the fees from that. So I don't think you can ever shut that down. Looks like I'm pulling out. Well, sir, do not panic. This is stuff that people can want to talk about, and stuff like that, like dramas can happen. But I think like both of them are looking out for the best interest of DeFi, so they will work together and work it out. And currently, it's still working, right? This shouldn't have been done publicly. It scared people and hurt the protocol in the long run. I like both Trader Joe and Time, so I hope this doesn't get out of hand. I totally agree with that. Why does my current wealth and investment go down every day since I signed up, but my memo goes up? I don't see the logic. Well, the price of time is down a bit. The price is going down, but let's say the worst case scenario is roughly 2K, where time is roughly back at. If you hold the 2 month, the compound interest will put you in profit. Don't panic. Plus, I think the price will go up. They could decrease the interest on the liquidity pool to prevent people from getting time even cheaper. And just actually remain staked that drives people down as well. Well said, sir. Yes, I think all of this is good. I'm going to keep mine there anyway because it's not worth pulling out. I put a small amount that I can afford to lose anyway. Yeah, I guess that should be the strategy. You should only invest what you can afford to lose. And if you panic like that, like things tend to not work out well. Thanks for exposing this side of time. It gives much better ability to make decisions. You're welcome. This is about Celsius. But is Celsius going to take that loss and give the customer its money back? I guess they will. They will only not pay you back if they go under, I suppose. Well, actually, when you stake your token in a CeFi network like that, it's actually not insured. So if you lose it, they are not responsible. They don't have the responsibility to pay you back, because it explicitly say that it's not insured. So if you do it on Gemini and stuff like that, you have to read the terms of service. This is about sketchy forks. That enemy filter is mad distracting rather than have no cam in general. Are you talking about my face? And yes, thanks for posting this info. I agree, but this is the filter that I like. So yeah, at some point. It said you cannot be a real Degen without an anime. Yes, that's cool. Wrong. They have nothing to do with rug. I think in that video I mentioned about Jade and then rug. I think people will get that confused. Remember to hold. Don't give up. Yes, hold. What research did you actually do on Hector? You failed to mention they came up with the 4-4 bonding. Also failed to mention they are planning to fuse pool on Rary Capital. You also didn't mention the rumor possible strong block part. I'll give you this. You did say you haven't heard anything bad about them, which is you did have done some research, but what you heard would be fair. But you're literally just skimming through project and no reals. That's actually the point of that video. It's to go through all of these sketchy own forks and get my thoughts on it initially, just based on no research, because a lot of people go in there with no research and they just look at the APY, the returns, and sometimes they just go in and buy it because of no research. But sir, if there is research for that, I applaud you for pointing that out. So yeah, thanks. You need more research on Hector DAO. For me, it looks more a solid option than Time, with plenty of room to grow. Yeah, it seems like Hector DAO is getting a lot of support. It sounds like you need to do more research on Time. I would like to hear more about Hector too. The team behind looks amazing. Really thinking you don't watch the news. Time has problem due to 9.9 integration and too much bells and whistle to the original code. Heck has more elegant solution. Alright, it looks like I need to do some research on Hector DAO. Spartacus price is now well below its backing price. Its treasury is buying it back. It looks like a debt project. Well, I stay away from things like that. You don't have any information correct on Hector. Do some research before bashing an amazing project. Again, I did not do any research. Of course, this is like all first impression of these forks. For Invictus, it's 38,000. You need to see difference between a period and a comma. I don't think, maybe I did. Maybe I missed out. My bad. I thought Invictus was 38K. Yeah, I think you, two people pointed out the same thing. I probably did it wrong. Thank you for correcting. Can you check Papa Dow? That sounds like a scam, but I don't want to. Okay, don't bite the hands that feed you. Okay, they're talking about the drama between Trader Joe and Time. I think they're both in like a good partnership. It's, yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't think they'll switch to Pangolin though. How am I supposed to trust a guy that doesn't even show his face and won't do research? Well, this is YouTube. I don't claim I'm an expert. I'm just expressing my opinion. I can definitely be wrong, but my hope is that I can trigger you to do more research on things. Don't rely on me to do all the research. I am not an expert. So, but thank you for the feedback. Are you floating heck in order to go back to buy the dip? Great idea, I guess. Again, I have no idea about heck. That was the first time I see heck. A fork of Spooky Swap? Okay, so I misspoke in my video. I said like, oh, one of them is the fork of Spooky Swap. Because I saw a Spooky Swap on the logo, but it's not actually a fork of Spooky Swap. I misspoke, so thank you for pointing that out. The FUD is here, obvious. Heck all the way. Well, it seems like we got a lot of heck people here. Okay. Alright, here's a video about finding the wallets of time. As long as it works, great. But if people stop putting money in, it will fall apart. That's the definition of actual Ponzi. Well, the difference is that the treasury of time actually makes money. So it's not like they don't make any money and lie to you, right? Jade was smarter or whatever. Looked like they spend too much time on marketing. For me, that's a big red flag. It meant they are not spending enough on actual development. That could be true. A lot of these projects are spending a ton of money, paying money to YouTubers. No, I'm not getting paid on anything, on any of these videos. And they are trying to get people to get in. And that's, I mean, it is a strategy if they want to get people, get some initial fund in the DAO. Audio quality is super bad. Your research never been done properly. Focus. Okay, I misspoke. Come on. Typical YouTuber providing no information value, hope to get another couple of subs. In the meanwhile, Heck yielding nice passive. Wow, I guess another salty person from Heck. Sounds like they got a very passionate community, I guess. Okay, drama alert. My opinion is that this is all for advertisement. After a long ass drama on a platform, they will come to conclusion and leave the drama behind and multiply the people who know about this. I don't know, bad publicity, maybe it's good publicity, I don't know. It's a sell. Sir, I don't know. Screw that. I love drama, but if they both start S-ing on each other's mom, they will sell so many pay-per-view tokens, of course. That's hilarious. I was waiting for this video all day. Well, there it is. That's the crash video, the explanation. Great video. Thanks for the update. Thank you. Thanks for the update. Whole market is ridiculous right now. Let's get it turned around. Yes, it is ridiculous right now. I don't really care if it turned around. I hope it crashes more so I can buy more. Wow, there's the buy the dip guy. We found one. Appreciate that you keep us updated on what's going on with Time Wonderland and your intelligent advice when it comes to crypto and DeFi platform. I subbed the channel after watching just one of your videos. Keep up the great work. It's appreciated. Wow, that's a very, very warm comment. Thank you so much for this. Things like that like kept me going. So really thank you. I'm hoping, I believe this project is just a shot. I really think the 99 loop was a bad idea for them to implement for the project. Yeah, leveraging, it's going to have upsides and downsides. So like when the market actually goes up and goes to the moon, you're going to be glad that there's 99 looping. So that's another way to look at it. Well, you're welcome. Will now be a good time to stake in Time? Yeah, well, I can't say. I don't do price predictions, but if you think it's low, then you should get in. But if you think it's expensive, you should wait a while. Technically, yes, but I would not risk big amount of money. If you have spare cash you can afford to lose, go for it. If you are struggling to pay the bills, Time is on your way out of debt, then no. Even with compounding, there's so much going on. Hope you are well. That is a very underrated advice, is that you should not be putting this money in to gamble. If it's money you cannot afford to lose, you should not be in any DeFi projects, right? Yes, these are support now. Put in half now and save half when it's go lower. I am not surprised if they follow Olympus style graph and drops to 1 to 2K. Not worried though, don't sell. In a year, in a long time, you'll accumulate time and price will pump again. That may be true, you know. If you're accumulating, just wait for the next giant pump and get out there, you know, take a profit. Thanks a lot for not waiting until tomorrow to make this video. Well, it was a crazy dump, so I had to make some video to tell people what's going on, to help calm the nerves. So a lot of people accusing me of being a fudder. I'm not a fudder. I love time. I love like DeFi. I am in it. I have money and time. I have quite a bit. It says, please do not spread this information. You don't necessarily lose all your money in the wallet when liquidated. Just the amount you use as collateral. There's a bit difference between you spreading the fund. Okay, so here's the difference. If you over leverage, I think like what I mean in the video is if you over leverage, people who put in way more than they can like control, if you over leverage, you can get totally liquidated. But most of the time, if you are responsible, you only do small amount of leverage, then you should be fine. You don't lose all the whole thing. So that's probably what the comments down here are saying. So keep that in mind. Unrelated topic, but your thoughts on hardware wallets or basically MetaMask safety? Well, yeah, hardware wallets are useful. I know a couple of people with that, and they definitely use it to help them secure their fund, right? If you do have like a lot of money in there, you don't want to keep it just in MetaMask because MetaMask could get like your computer could get hacked and then you could lose access. So having a hardware wallet, if you're a whale, for example, I'm pretty sure they all use hardware wallets. If you leverage, you lose 100% of your fund if you get liquidated. If you're just borrowing, you will lose 10% and borrowing. Yeah, that's true. Damn sad I bought when it's 8,000, now it's 4,000. Well, you and me both, man. I think I stake for 1 month and see below. Yeah, I've been staking more than a month. It's actually not that bad after you stake for a while. I don't know why this comment keeps coming out, but no politics here. Lost some money today, but took all my time back. I think this will go to 0. Whoa, this guy just paper-handed everything. The backing price is 1900. That wasn't a smart move, buddy. I sorry to tell you, Time has a backing price to 2100, and the Treasury has the liquidity to do that because Daniel sold the AVAX at all-time high and bought BTC and ETH on the dip. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. We will make it, definitely. Imagine when Time reaches 12K or 8K, we will all bounce back. I mean, if they do, I'll hold a huge party on YouTube. Why would you go up though? People looking to soak up the APY will look into fewer forks. Yeah, so like the problem right now is that people are probably going into other forks just so they can cash in all those crazy APYs. But I suspect a lot of them will get rug pulled because a lot of these projects are pretty suspicious. Because the BTC bull market isn't over yet. Alright, maybe. How would you know? Nobody knows. Great time breakdown. Trust in all in Daniel, I suppose. Hoping him and his team to hold their... Yeah, you know, part of the reason you invest is to trust in the team or the projects. This is not a flash crash. It's just a whale securing position and waiting on the bottom. If it's a flash crash, we could get a very big wick candle like BTC has. Stop spreading misinformation. Well, a lot of them did actually have a big wick and it got bought right up. So it is like a cascade liquidation scenario. Great video, man. I didn't understand the whole borrowing thing until now. Good thing I didn't get into it. Keep it up. Yeah, most of the time you probably shouldn't be leveraging. Yes, that's why I quit leverage trading after getting burned and losing 3.2 Bitcoins in 2019. Rest in peace, sir. I didn't borrow any Magic Eden money and now sitting tight and buying the dip. Great video. Keep it up. Thanks for sharing your knowledge with us. You're welcome. I hope you are doing well. Thanks, Stu. Clear some wrong assumptions I have. Well, great. Thanks for the info. Thanks for taking the time to explain this. Great pun, though. I feel it's gradual decline to $2. Investing what you can afford to lose. I don't think time will go to $2, man. The heck is going on with this video? I don't know. It's not just panic. Smart investors are going to sidestep losses? Why am I going to just eat losses when I can sell and buy back at a lower price? If you sold at 8K and bought now, you can double your time, which is normally just have taken like 40 days, right? If they don't. Yeah, if you look at the price relatively from like when it was at 8K, sure, you can like get double the amount of time for the same amount of money, right? Perspectives. Please let it be the update number one and the last. Let it be the update number one and the last one. Yeah, you know, I'm doing like updates on time when crazy stuff happens. So hopefully there will be number two, number three, but hopefully this is the last bad one. I hope. Maybe that's what you mean. Hang tough, guys. Just keep staking, and you will soon get back in the green. Even if you bought at all-time high, just give it some time. Pun intended. And that's why they call it time. Dude, you're a cartoon. So cool. Yeah, I am. Look at own price historically. When APY has dropped, for those early investors, they got in, they stay in, and everyone sold. After the best market and price recovered, and everyone who played the pawns in this made out like bandits. Could this not be the case for early investor of time as well? I think we are ignoring the project longevity, trust, and the very Ponzi-dynamic nature of the project. Some assume that it's simply a market cap play, but that's based on the assumption that no one leaves. I'm asserting the fact that 3 years will be rewarded, given that the project has long-term sustainability. Maybe I'm on crack, but sometimes history repeats. Yeah, if you're in a long time, well, bear market. Yeah, ALM did the same thing earlier in the year, and pump and dump when the market heated up and pumped up again. And all the DAOs that are going down with the market going down really well. Just hold and don't worry about selling on a loss. You're gaining ground every day, and there will be more pumps and dumps. That's the nature of all crypto right now. Yeah, just gotta hold. Hodl. It's dropping for a reason. People in the US are liquidating and try to show a loss for tax season. Watch what happens after January 1st. Hang on. What do you suppose happening after January 1st? Do people sell further to book tax loss? Exactly. This crash will last 1 month more until it reaches bottom. Then if it does not bust and go stagnant, then we will see another peak 2.5 months from the bottom. It may drop a little further, go into consolidation, or break out. Keep in mind that people will take the money they pulled and start reinvesting sometime after January due to tax regulations. What they invest in depends on what turned out to be most likely the best investment in the bulk of investments. The sad part is the elephant in the room in which that everyone has a leader and follow all their obscure rules. Just crazy. Yeah, so in the US, there's a thing called tax loss harvesting. Most investors sell their losing positions in December just to get that tax loss benefits. Great video. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I'll give you input. There have been a lot of DAOs popping out recently, and this is across all of them. This 3-3 theory will fail because now there's so many DAOs to place where the money can come from the highest APY, and the common folks are just chasing the hype of the game and not understanding the theory behind it, why you should hold. Yes, well, I've been noticing it, and like I said earlier, people are chasing those APYs. I think once they get burned, they'll probably just come back to time. That's my hope. iStyle just launched, has potential. Yeah, that's another DAO. I don't know about iStyle. I do around 1.3 times leverage currently on a high cap asset, though will never isolate leverage on own fork though. Yeah, if you do leverage on safe assets, then that's cool. So this coin sounds almost like Alchemix. I don't know about that. Borrow against future gains or something like that, except supposedly you don't get liquidated either. The coin itself does not have like built-in leverage. You have to use like magic into the money, wrap memo, and all that stuff to do the 9-9 strategy. Thank God I stuck with my guts and get out of that mess. I was able to get out before it happened. Well, you paper-handed, sir, but good play. Hold. I just Discord met you today. Like the analysis. Thank you. Yeah, I see a lot of you folks are from the Discord, so really nice to see you. What happens in the treasury that stopped burning time will increase the price. They stated this in the docs. Yep. I've been wanting to get into this project for a while. I'll probably wait for this thing to level out first. Maybe a good idea. Thanks for the video. Hello, I would like to link to the treasury time. Where do I find this? Well, so the link is actually in the Discord channel. You can go to the discussion, go to technical analysis, go to DeFi, and then click on this pin up here. And then you'll be able to see the actual address for the wallet, which is right here. So take a look. Yeah, that was a long comment feedback. Well, I need some break, but I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, buddy, I had to get on up out of Wonderland when it went from 7K to 6K. Best way to leverage is to take your wrap token and pair them into liquidity pool. I got into J, Papa, Spartacus, took me all of that stuff into Grim Finance. We'll see how it goes. That's some advanced crazy stuff. But good luck, sir, if it's working out for you. Why doesn't it let me play? It keeps restarting. You're talking about DeFi Kingdom? Maybe you might need to restart your browser. The games have been working out amazing for me. Great observation and explanation. I hope people don't continue to ruin such a great project by bastardizing it with leveraging and making it false crypto in 2007 and show all over again if you're not careful. Yeah, well, leveraging is part of the game. It will always be there. Christmas sale. Time will be great. There's a lot of craziness going on right now. Either Twitter world and AVAX. Well, if you can view it this way, all the powers to you. You should have looked at other YouTube channel comment section. They are saying Wonderland is in its deathbed. I got mobbed for telling them don't sell. They already done and sold at a loss. Yeah, let the paper hand and speculators get out of this so we can have true believers. Diamond hands. Yes. Muscles. Nice biceps, sir. That's happened with all coins. All starts with Bitcoin. I mean, the crash? Yeah, every crash. I mean, the whole market's down right now. So every coin is essentially down from like a few weeks ago. Too many DAOs. Everyone wants to stake in early. Drip network. Is that something? 403 Pond. I think he's talking about Danny's response to Joe, or vice versa. One of them got pawned. Alright, this one's a big one. Any price over backing per time is speculative. At this point, time is backed by only $2,000 per time. Henceforth, any price more than $2,000 is speculative. Well, people pay premium for that. That's why they want to pay for the future value of time, not just the price now. It says, oh, so price will go down to 2,000? Well, I'm not saying that per se, but my understanding of DAO is that anything over the backing price of the dollar is very speculative. However, with that understanding, it shouldn't ever fall below the backing. Yes, it won't ever. It shouldn't. That's not okay. That's not exactly how it works, because from another Reddit thread, some DAO will allow the price to fall below the backing, and some will activate at a certain point. Basically, it's not something that is adjusted continuously every second. However, Wonderland is also another DAO, so however they program the backing price to work, only the developers know this. But in the current crash, my prediction is it will get damn close, if not match the price of backing price. This crash will last another month. When they reach to the bottom, the entire project will bust and stagnate for 2.5 months from the bottom. We will reach the peak again. I happen to know the source code of time, so I will do a video going over that for all the nerds out there. But let's just say that everything is written inside of the contract. Fair enough argument. The whole DAO thing is new to me. It's very rudimentary understanding of it all. LPing, day trading, NFTs. Yeah, got plenty of firm grasp of those anymore. DAO, man, still navigating what it's about. Appreciate your input. $2,000 is support as DAO has enough treasury. If treasury were runway, so support will be lower too. Yes. You guys are so knowledgeable. I really appreciate all the viewers. You guys know a lot more than I do. It's hard to say if there's actual problem or not when the whole market is down to. I'm not paper hand type. I'm holding and will keep on holding. In fact, I'm going to add to my position now, and it will be a lower price. Some of the DCA action. I like that DCA action, sir. If you borrow Magic Eden of money on Abracadabra, you just pay the borrow amount and the liquidation fee. Yes, so when you leverage, you have to pay the fees. But a lot of people is over leveraged when they lose everything with a small price variation. Overall, this is good opportunity to buy at a low price and make some dollar cost average. Yes, sir. Ponzi, well, this is probably another paper hand. Many projects will just rug with this much money. I don't think it's a sound model for forking until mandatory buyback can be automated into a contract. Definitely be careful with the forks though. J Protocol and other projects look good. Can you please give your opinion about J Protocol? Actually, I have a video coming up tomorrow about J Protocol. I was researching them and they actually seem like quite shady to me. Team is hidden, just some flash titles. Couldn't find anything relevant about tokenomics and so-called white paper, some other red flags. Yes, I did saw some red flags, so look out for that video tomorrow. Wow, you guys still watching? Thank you for sticking along. This has been a long video, so I'm happy at AF because I just got in for the first time at 5,000. Well, the price is like 4,000 right now, but keep it in there. Hold it. Not a financial advice. Thanks for the updates. For buybacks, making it more sense to just pull most protocol liquidity and burn the withdrawn time, and then use AVAX to buy more of the remaining liquidity. Will easily lift the price back to normal level, and many will have to use flash bots to prevent heavy front running. Yeah, they're gonna need some bots to prevent that. Why is no one on here except for one guy so far on YouTube talking about APY running now soon? Over 80% of the APY paid out already. If we think it's bad right now, what do you think is going to happen when the 80,000% APY is gone? It's going to crash even more. Everyone on here, I assume, is intelligent and knows what they're doing, but nobody is talking about this, just don't get it. The APY doesn't run out. Own forks have unlimited token supply. The runway says how long the current APY can be given out while maintaining a value over the peg value. Yeah, there's your answer, Chris Robinson. Hey, your videos are very informative and up to the point. I love it. Just one thing you never mentioned about the Nemesis style. Please include it in review in your next video. I'll put that on my list. Thank you so much for the update. This drop had me so nervous. It's my first DAO project. Well, Natalie, this is very typical in crypto. You are going to get crazy drops, but you are also going to get crazy pops. So when they do go to the moon, be sure to come back here and drop me your comments. Same here, losing 1K already, but diamond hands. Reminds me a lot of these AMC crowds. So apes not leaving. Why don't they allow you to put in a stable coin as collateral? Because they want this downward spiral? Well, actually, you can put in Magic Internet Money if you want. That's a stable coin. The market is dropping. All coins drop. My KDA went from 20 to $8. The market will come back. Crypto is not a place for snowflakes. For myself, I have 5 times staking. And wow, 5 times staking? You are a whale, sir. And making a nice amount of coin daily. Thanks. Good luck. Just bought again. Powers to you. Holdo. So basically, Shiba Inu coin is creating a metaverse game worth $70 million. What? Are they? That's new to me. Wait, you're Elon Musk. I think it's the reason everyone's selling Sandbox and moving forward to Shiba Inu. Why is Elon Musk pumping Shiba Inu on my comments section? Diamond hands. I'm skeptical. You realize the entire market cap, crypto, and the stock are down right now? This video is extremely misleading and leads me to believe that you don't understand how DAO works. If you believe in Wonderland, this is a gift from the crypto gods. Sir, I'm aware the whole market is down. I'm just trying to talk about why time is down so much more than the others. Very happy you're on top of this. We need you, hero. Whoa. Well, thank you so much. Do you have Time Wonderland Discord link? I think it's on their website. Yeah, on their Twitter too. The Discord is bugged and not fixed. Yeah, well, I love that Discord. I go in there in the price talk channel, and I hang in there all the time. No more rebases ever. So again, this is the misconception about this video, about like what Sifu said. We don't know what exactly are they planning to do, but this is something they mentioned as a possible way to deter whales from playing the rebase game. Just tell the investor to only borrow Magic Internet Money, so there's no liquidation and price will not be affected. We need a rebase. Yes, sir, I need a rebase too. Could be a disaster, honestly, though. So all of this is responding to the video about the latest changes that might be coming to Wonderland. They have time to tweak it more. I don't see why they couldn't do a lower inflation rate, extra rewards. This will be a disaster. It goes against the original protocol. You don't see Ohm going something like this. Wonderland go, oh, there's a lot of negative responses from that proposal. I guess that's a good way to gauge like what the community thinks. Thank you for this breaking news. You're welcome. Does this count for the people that wrap the memo token? I think it does, because memo is essentially time. Diamond hands. I would never leverage doing my staking with time. I don't know if I ever will. I'm just chilling and get more of those wonderful rebases. Yeah, let's go. Me too. Wonder how this will do with wrap memo holders. I guess upon unwrapping your memo, you'll receive memo plus all the assets from the profit share. I think because you are still entitled to your profit share if you have whether memo, wrap memo, or time. So I think so. Will this stifle APY, daily ROI? The idea will be the APY we see will go to 0. We will stop accumulating more time. However, we will instead receive Magic is in the money, Rat ETH, and Rat BTC. The price of time will keep falling as long as they keep printing it without liquidity when we bond. Though through rebases, the more time in circulation, the lower its value is, because it has lower demand. We need more people trying to buy than we have trying to sell. This is what drives the price of time up. Hope this makes sense. It's basically exactly what's happening in the US. They keep printing more money, so the value of money circulation goes down. In other words, we need more buyers of time. Do you think the reward you will receive will be equivalent to the current APY? I was considering jumping into time during this price low, but after this video, now I'm not sure. I'm in the US, so taxes are a factor as well. I want to be able to wrap, borrow, and against most likely. I need to understand the changes coming to time pretty quickly while the prices are low, so I can decide if it's a good investment for you. Yeah, you have to do your due diligence. I highly doubt they'll be able to achieve reward equivalent to the APY. Me too, so I actually prefer the rebases than the rewards. Everybody who sold won't like this change, but holders will love it. I don't know about that. Indeed, it feels like holder will love it too, because like getting the constant dividend. Yeah, but then like this sounds like this is going to be a security. We already got that though. How will this affect the APY? What? Rookie ruffle. Rookie? First time dip? Good job, thanks for the info. Thank you. Well, that's a long thread. I'm comfortable with time as it is. I know they will always be up and down like Olympus. They pumped and crashed instantly at launch. After a few months, they pumped back with all-time high. Why can't we just write it out for a year though? Up and down and wait for time to pump for 10K again. It's not really that hard. People are making this crash way bigger than it should be. How about we stop worrying about the price and let the developers do their actual job, integrating time into the metaverse and improving the product. Like, well said, sir. So it won't happen. Common mindset would rather cash out and have more purchasing power than to hold for a year. Yes, that's actually very true in investment. People rather see short-term gains than long-term rewards. Thanks for telling me the future. Can I hire you as my personal fortune teller? Thank you for your time. That's why time officially becomes the Dow. I'm pulling out. Can't see time getting back to 10K. Would be nice if it did though. Oh, me too. What are you saying? Price dropped 30% with the rest of the market and then 20% liquidation are being charged. No impact on price. You have the blind not to see time back at 10K. Yeah, let's wait a year so I have 8 Lambos. Not how it works by the time we will. If nothing crazy happens, 500 or 1,000 seems to be a range of realistic, maybe even the upper echelon. Within a year, most stakers will be nearing 5,000 to 10,000 times. I don't know if I have that many times though. I saw you stake like 150k more time on Discord. Absolute legend. I think I was trolling. I don't have 150k to stake. So does this mean that the staking and APY goes away, or does our staking remain in place at high APY, and by the liquidity you're just managing overall price? This is my concern too. I want compounding APY and don't understand how we're getting anything like that if we just get a random collection of coin. I don't want the payouts. Random tokens are what make up the treasury. Yeah, I guess you guys don't know. Like your APY, that's how they be able to pay out the APY. It's their returns from the treasury. We still get rebates? It seems to be the very common question. Rebates is just some marketing paint. Rebates also means dilution. Actually, it makes the contract more straightforward and honest for users to just pay them with whatever profit the DAO makes. I'm just concerned by what assets are rewarded. Yep. Hi, hello Brazil fan. I kind of prefer to get more time auto-staked. Me too. They're gonna kill the whole model if they do this crap. Auto-staking time is the entire proposed appeal of it. Changing it up will also ruin things. Yeah, if we get assets, I hope they can auto-stake it. Thanks for the update. Thank you. Could you give the newbies a crash course on how you monitor your staked coin and how you secure your wallet? Whoa, that's a pretty general topic. But how I monitor my staked coins, I have an Excel, and that's pretty much it. How do I secure your wallet? Get a hardware wallet. It helps. What does it mean for those of us that wrapped and collateralized our memo? Should we unwrap them? Yeah, I think you're talking about leveraging stuff, and I personally don't do leveraging, and I don't know much about leveraging, but I heard abracadabra that money you could do all of that. Usually when price goes down, APY goes up to encourage staking and discourage selling. The only scenario both to tank is a rug, which is highly unlikely as Danielle is the effing wizard. Not exactly. The price is the staking percentage that calculate the APY. Also, I think if everyone sell their time and there's only you left in the treasury, you will get a huge jump on treasury, so it will make sense to unstake when everyone panics. Yeah, that's the 3-3. You have, like, the game is to everyone to stay in and we all win. But if everybody panics and get out, then we all lose. It's going to continue to go down. I think so many pumps on social media and FOMO going in. People that invest in the beginning are going to sell a lot soon. Good luck those who are still holding. Is it possible that malicious individual whale took out leverage positions to force a crash so they can buy back at a lower price? The reason I said that is that Wonderland popularity is going off the charts and you can still fill in the blanks a number scenario. Control the narrative, control the tech. I wouldn't rule that out. A lot of whales can probably collude and just drop the price and then buy back. So yeah, the point is diamond hand this. Let the whales play their game and just diamond hand it. Again, this is not a financial advice. You could pay investors in AVAX, let's say. You can swap it for memo and restake, and they're not forcing you to remain staked. Yeah, that's the unknown thing about that right now. So again, we don't know a lot about this video. It was sort of breaking news, so there's going to be new developments coming out soon, and I'll update you guys on that. Did you miss the massive explosion on Midas DAO and what they just did? Oh, no idea. Tell me what they did. Thanks for the update. It's kind of concerning what's going to happen in the APY to the auto compounding interest. If they are removing this, wasn't this reason for OM tying all the other rebase tokens? If we're going to get paid out in these random other tokens, then auto compounding won't be anything anymore, right? Well, this is a temporary adjustment when the market is going down or going back up once the setting is extendable. If they are thinking of implementing this now because 9.9 feature, which is now liquidating people, well, that sucks, but people knew the risk, and there's already a security system in place to help with the backing and buybacks, no? One day later, it doesn't seem like any of my concerns are grounded. Being in Wonderland Discord talking to people, and turns out it's just a liquidation bot to help stop the liquidation cascade. That is right, that's what they're proposing. They'll have a bot that will front run all these whales and then wreck them to prevent them from doing this kind of thing. It's going down because the one that bought in early are cashing out. No brainer. Could be. Alright, I'm gonna do about 10 more comments and call it a day. They need to leave it alone. Liquidation is perfectly viable and healthy thing to happen and should happen to reset at times. They're going to push things far and collapse everything. Leave it alone. This is just a piece to impatient spoil brats and things are already insane. These people want zero risk or unlimited gains. It's just absurd. They are trying to stop everything, leaving their higher APY competition. That's why 3-3 won't last paper hands from everyone and unstaking and hoping to chase the APY numbers. I'm happy to sit and chill, me too. 3-3 my memos. I ran the numbers when I bought my time and allowed it to drop into the backing price around 2K. I'm here for 6 months plus. Powers to you, sir. It's people like you who are keeping us in. Thank you so much. It's 100% sure that the price won't go below backing price? Nothing 100% sure, sir. Yeah. Bro, I know, but just some people saying this and that. I hear you. The truth is that absolutely no one, no matter how detailed technical analysis they give you, could possibly predict what's going to happen. Just balance the risk according to your own limits and consider carefully if it's a good investment. Another great advice. Well, in their docs it says guarantee, so why people say the other? Yeah, well, the backing price can go down as well, right? So sure, they'll buy at whatever backing price is, but if backing price goes down, then so will the price that they buy in at. Everyone is moving and look for other shinier own. Everyone wants to be first on the other own for get juicy stakes. Yeah, but then everyone will probably get rug pulled. Bro, the owner of Tiny Daniel, look, like, what are you talking about? Daniel and Sifu, they are the people behind Wonderland. It's not a single ownership. They're a team. Alright, I think this will be the last comment. A cascading liquidation of over leveraged position, as brutal as it is, should be part of the process. The volatility is nerve-wracking, but it's allowed for low buy-in position to be exposed and market for those that have not been in a risk as risky with leverage. Time is a good buy point for new investors. Let the bloodbath be part of the algo. Yeah, this is people who doesn't want to change. I agree, backing will just increase the risk for people take and could lead to bigger crash the road if the backdrop fails. They shouldn't let leverage do this. Crypto won't grow crypto grows with leverage, or a big chunk of it is leverage. That is true. Bitcoin, Ethereum, there's a ton of whales. Like you can tell from my liquidation channel where like whales get liquidated for like here 1,000,008, 700K, 650K. Like, oh, we got some time action. Yeah, some whale just bought 74 times for $330,000. Whoa, another whale just bought 20 times. Okay, well that's it for the comments today. I think I did halfway, but there's so much comments for you guys. I truly appreciate it. This is the birthday gift for me, that you guys engaging in my content, liking and subscribing my content. This is the best birthday gift ever. So I have nothing I want more than just having you guys come here, hang out, come to Discord, hang out and talk, and just talk and just like engage with you guys. So this is, again, I'm really grateful, really thank you guys for doing this. And I hope this video is helpful when I answer these comments. I will answer every single one of these comments, right? At the end of all my new videos, at the end of it, I'll answer some, but every once in a while, I'll do a whole video just to answer comments. So be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and support my Patreon. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.